specifically ASMR NBA 2K20, we will be doing a build video for you guys today. You guys have been asking how to make some of my builds for a while now, and so now I figured I would take my 3 favorite builds that I've been using the most on the channel and remake them for you guys today. So before I get into that though, I want to go ahead and say thank you guys for the support lately. You guys have been killing it, like killing it. It's been crazy. The live stream Saturday was amazing. You guys, there was like 40 of you at one point. Absolutely spectacular. Awesome to see. That's a new record for me. We've been breaking records on the channel here for the last week or 2 now. So I thank you guys so much for that. And I do have 3 spots open currently in my online league. If you are an Xbox player and want to join, let me know in the comment section down below. I will leave a link to my Discord in the comments. Check the pinned comment for the Discord link. Message me on there, and I will get you an invite to the league. Anyways, let's get into it, guys. Thanks so much for the support. But it's time to look at some builds. So I'm actually going to remove my logo for this video because I don't want it to cover up anything. So for the name, I just did pick some random name, Cole Page CP, so like CNP. But anyways, I always make my players right-handed. For this first build, we're going to do a center. Actually, you know what? We're going to go power forward for the first one. And you can do we'll do number 0, because I feel like that's like a defensive build type number. This is going to be the pure defending pie chart. I tell you what, hold on, before I go any further, let me look at my notes here. This is going to be for the Glass-Cleaning finisher. So the pie chart is going to be the speed and vertical pie chart, which is this one here. For the potentials, we have max finishing. So go ahead and max everything out on finishing, except for post hook. Post hook is going to be a 46. Boom, right there. So we have 15 finishing badges. Crazy, crazy, crazy. We are not going to touch our jump shot. So be advised, this build will not be able to shoot at all. But it can do a multitude of other things, so don't worry about it. If you want a shooting build, this is definitely not the build for you. But if you want to do everything else well, this is the build for you. Now, I think we go max playmaking with a 41 ball control. That'll get you 4 playmaking badges. And then for defense, interior D is an 82. 82. Perimeter defense is a 72. Lateral quickness is a 74. Steal is an 80. And then block and rebounding is all maxed, which is going to give you 30 badges, which you can actually take off a couple. See, I've played with it before. I think this is the maximum amount you can get. Maybe if you take off 2 there. No. Let's see. Take off. Can you take anything off here? Oh, you can take 1 off steel. So if you put all 3 on that, yes, he still can't get 15, or he still can't get 16. So I go with the 30 badges. I want this to be a defensive-minded build, so I want the defense to be as high as possible. So make sure you just have this badge layout, the 15, 1, 4, and 30. And other than that, it's like pretty much personal preference, but this is what it's going to look like doesn't sound very tall, but look at all the extra badges, or not badges, but progression attributes he gets. He gets a boost to his steal, his lateral quickness, his perimeter defense. All goes way up. So we're gonna make him 6'8", and we're gonna make him minimum weight. So his lateral quickness goes up to an 83. That's crazy. He's got an 81 speed, 80 acceleration, 87 vertical. That is nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. And we're gonna make him max wingspan, which is gonna give him that 95 block and an 87 steal. So he's gonna be crazy on defense. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Again, it affects his mid-range, but we didn't even touch his mid-range to begin with. And then we're going to give him rim protecting takeover, and that should give you the glass-cleaning finisher. Similar to Dennis Rodman, Zion Williamson, and Anthony Davis. What? Look at those three. Those are three absolute, like, legends in their own name. Of course, Zion Williamson isn't a legend yet, but and Anthony Davis is well on his way to being a legend. But Dennis Rodman is a legend in his own name. Edit. Let's see. So we can go and test build. We'll throw a couple badges on him. Let you see like the badge layout that I would prefer. We'll go ahead and make him a 99. Which honestly, guys, this isn't even. 2K is so dumb. They suck at this kind of stuff. So these aren't going to be his stats at a 99 overall because you get a +1 every time you go up from a 95 to a 99. So these stats aren't even going to be right at a 99 overall. You would have +4 to everything you see on the left, or everything you see on the screen is going to have +4, and then a 99.9 he will have +5. So you would have a 91 vertical, you would have an 85 speed, 84 acceleration. His offensive and defensive rebounds would be a 98 and a 99. His block would be a 99. His driving dunk would be an 89, which is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Standing dunk would be over an 80 again. So this build is definitely OP. For the badges, definitely gold contact. Gold giant slayer since you're 6'8". I go bronze fancy footwork. That's usually all you really need. Bronze lob city, and then gold slithery and gold consistent finisher. And then the last one you can kind of do whatever you want. Pick and roller I think gives you a little bit better animations. Maybe you want to do, put back boss to try and get some better put back dunks. Maybe relentless finisher so you can save some of that stamina when finishing at the rim. It's up to you, but I would definitely say all these other badges are necessary. Maybe bronze drop stepper, so if you get matched up with a guard, you can drop step them a little bit more easily. I'd say pick and roller is probably the best, so we'll confirm that. For the one shooting badge, definitely slippery off ball. That'll help you get open a little bit better. For the playmaking badges, we'll go with gold quick first step and bronze downhill. And for the defensive badges, this is pretty much personal preference as well. You have so many that you can just play around with them and use them to whatever you need. Tireless Defender is a good badge. Pogo Stick's a good badge. See, we have 3 more, so we'll go Pick Dodger, Pickpocket, and Brick Wall. I mean, look at all those badges you can get, guys. We'll actually take Worm off. Worm, the jury's still out on Worm. I don't know if that's a really great badge or not. We'll do Off-Ball Best. We'll do Off-Ball Best or Defensive Leader, This is all kind of personal preference. To me, I like having as many defensive badges as possible, so, having these bronze badges is better than having, Hall of Fame Tireless, or, we can even take these down and go like Off-Ball Best, and, that's pretty much all the badges that are worth having. Maybe Worm, but I mean, Bronze Worm, I don't even know if that does anything, really. We'll do Gold Chase Down, how about that? So that's a good looking badge layout in my opinion. center number. This is going to be the interior force. So, I made my interior force, but I kind of messed him up a little bit. He's very, very, very slow. So this minimum force is going to be a little bit different than mine. Let's see, I did the speed and strength. Well, actually, I did not do the speed and strength pie chart for mine, but this is the one that I'm going to do for this one. Is going to be the speed and strength pie chart. For his attributes, he had an 88 close shot, 50 driving layup, with a 50 driving dunk, 90 standing dunk, and an 86 post hook. That'll give you 17 finishing badges. That's a ton. That is really a ton. Then for his shooting, max shooting, and then a 58 free throw. That's going to give you 17 badges, which again is plenty of shooting badges. If you want to get more shooting badges, you can go ahead and max that out. You would have 21, but for, I think, in my opinion, 17, having 17 of both is a good balance. 17 finishing, 17 shooting. That's not bad at all. For the playmaking, we're going to go 80 post moves. And then the 51 pass accuracy, which is going to give you 51 is going to give you 3 playmaking. Which, if you want an extra playmaking badge, you could take it off of that and put it on that. But I think 3 playmaking badges is fine. 50, let's see. There we go. And then for his defense, we have, sorry for the loud noises, max interior block, or no, max interior defense, max block, and rebounding, and then lateral quickness is going to be, wait, I had some left over to put on. Yeah, see, this is the problem that I came with. There was a way I could get a little bit of lateral quickness, but you know what? This is the badge layout that I have on my interior force. So I'm just gonna show you guys what my interior force build looks like, which other than the physical pie chart, this is exactly him. The physical pie chart that I used was, I think, the strength and vertical, so he was really, really slow, which I did not like. So we're going to give him the speed and strength and kind of take a hit to vertical, but that's okay. I made mine 7'1", but again, he was super, super slow. So we're going to make this one 7 foot. And you can make him either, you know what, I think we're going to keep him the same weight that my guy was, which was, I think he was like 267. Somewhere in this 260 range is the best. 270, 264, no, 260, yeah, 266. That gives you the 80 interior defense and a 95 strength, which is really good. That's good right there. And then the wingspan, of course, gotta go max. With a center, I always make max wingspan, no matter the build. It's gonna take your 3 ball down to a 68, but that's okay. That's just fine. And then for the takeover, we go with post scoring, and you get the interior force similar to Patrick Ewing, Nikolai Vucevic, and Jonas Valanciunas. Again, we can test this build and throw some badges on them, and I'll show you guys what I see as good badges for this build. Again, we're going to make him a 99 overall, but this is not his true stats at a 99. You got to put +4 on So I really like this build a lot. I go with Hall of Fame back down Punisher and Hall of Fame drop stepper, Hall of Fame contact finisher, and then again bronze fancy, bronze lob city, and then these three are kind of personal preference as well. You could go deep hooks, you could go bronze pick and roller with maybe a silver consistent. That wouldn't be bad, or just keep it gold. Gold consistent finisher is a good badge to have. Maybe a slithery finisher. This guy's not really meant to be like attacking the rim, from the perimeter. He's not a slasher. He is a back to the basket post player. So you kind of want to have that back down Punisher on Hall of Fame with the Hall of Fame drop stepper. That is definitely my go-to. But maybe you want to do relentless finisher since you're always going to be finishing at the rim. Something like that. That looks good. And then for the shooting badges, I go with either gold or Hall of Fame quick draw. That's kind of personal preference. Catch and shoot, hot zone, green machine. These are all really good badges. Range extender gold or Hall of Fame. Whatever your preference is. Deadeye, silver, and bronze corner specialist. I don't see a problem with this. Silver catch and shoot, silver green machine, silver hot zone, Hall of Fame range. You could maybe even take that down to gold and put hot zone hunter gold. Hot zone hunter is a really good badge. I mean, obviously catch and shoot's a good badge, and corner specialist if you're taking those corner shots. It's a good badge. Deadeye, green machine, all these are good badges. These are all the essential badges. I wouldn't have anything else other than these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 badges. So that looks good. And then 3 playmaking. I always go with quick first step gold. I always have 3 playmaking badges if I can. That gold quick first step is just very, very crucial. And then 9 defensive. We go silver rim, silver rebound, silver chase down, bronze box, and then bronze clamps and bronze intimidator. Actually, no, silver intimidator. So 4 silver badges and 1 bronze. In my opinion, that is definitely the best layout, because these 4 badges are very essential. You could maybe just go bronze chase down for this build and go bronze interceptor. That would be, interceptor's a really good badge as well. Or pogo stick, if you wanted to take maybe take rim protector down and put on a pogo stick so you can get those extra jumps in, and then maybe rebound chaser down, and it's all personal preference. But for me, I prefer having these 3 rim protector, intimidator, and rebound chaser as high as I can get them on all of my big man builds. So that looks good there. Again, so this is the interior force. Alright, well, how can I get out of this? Whatever. So, there we go, the 7-foot interior force. And then the third and final build. This is going to be another center. This is a great off-ball corner player. This is who I'm currently using. I'm currently working on getting one to a 95 plus max badges. He's quite glitchy indeed. Is the Playmaking Defender. For whatever reason, this pie chart is always really, really good. No matter what build you make, the Playmaking Defender is really nice. For the pie chart, we went with the speed pie chart. I want him to be as fast as possible at the center position. And you'll see in a minute why we go with that. For the attributes, for the potential, we're going to max his driving dunk, and that's all we're going to touch on finishing. We're going to max his jump shot, 10 shooting badges, and 59 3-ball. It's fine. Trust me on this one. You can hit with 10 shooting badges badges, and a 59 3-ball. I promise. This build is honestly kind of a comp build. If you can get your timing down on your release, this build is gas. And then for the defense, we're gonna go max defense, but a 55 perimeter D. So everything else is gonna be max. And that'll give you 25, which you can actually, maybe you can even, let's see, pass accuracy is maxed, playmaking is maxed, 51 ball handling is yeah, so 55 perimeter defense, that's why it's maxed. You want to have as much ball handling as possible. And honestly, there's two variations of this build. I'm going to show you the one that I have, but there's definitely a really glitchy build for this as well, and I'll show you that variation as well. So yeah, this is good. 1 finishing badge, 10 shooting, 18 playmaking, and 25 defensive. Again, we're going with the burly, and we're going all the way down to 6'9". I love these undersized center builds, guys. Look at all the extra attributes. You get a 63 ball handling. Actually, you know what? We're gonna take that perimeter defense down there, and we're gonna add it. Yeah, we're gonna make that ball handling a 52. We're gonna go burly and 6'9", and then minimum wingspan. Minimum weight. Sorry. That makes his lateral quickness a 71. His speed and acceleration are an 81 and a 79, respectively, and a 66 vertical. Now, for the wingspan, I went with max wingspan. It takes his 3-point rating down to a 60, which again is just fine. You can still hit with a 60. His block goes to an 88, and his steal a 75, but he takes a hit to the ball handling. This is not a bad build whatsoever. You know, we can go ahead and throw. I went with the rim protecting takeover, just because I really like that takeover. So we have the playmaking glass cleaner, similar to Ben Wallace, Marvin Bagley III, and DeAndre Ayton. Not too shabby, but if you really want to, if you are a good dribbler, you can do this. I am not a fan of this because, you know, as a center, I think having the max wingspan would be the better choice to try and get as many rebounds as possible. But there is a variation where you can go playmaking with minimum wingspan. Wendell Carter Jr., Bam Adebayo, and Marvin Bagley. It's still the same playmaking glass cleaner, but as you guys know, when you hit 95, every stat above 95, you get another attribute. And if you look at his ball handling, a 67, that would mean at a 98 overall, this center build could get pro dribble moves, which is crazy. Having pro dribbles as a center is kind of crazy, but again, I prefer having the max wingspan so that you can get more rebounds and blocks and better on defense. But also, you get 5 more spots, 5 more attributes to your 3-ball, so it's going to be a 65 as a 3, 65 3-pointer, and a 73 mid-range. But again, you're sacrificing that defense, so it's kind of personal preference. Again, I go with the max wingspan, but short, you know, there you could also go for a balance. So at, you know, 1 tick up, you would have a 65, which would mean at a 99.9, you would have pro dribbles. So, but a 99.9 is hard to maintain. I am not the best dribbler in the world, so I went with max wingspan, and since I wasn't able to get pro dribbles, I went with the rim protector. gives you the Playmaking Glass Cleaner. You can edit this one. Well, shoot. No, not edit. We want to test the build, not edit. Max Wingspan. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and test this build now. Max is overall. So again, at a 99, he would actually have, we'll start with his defense at 93 defensive rebound, an 87 offensive rebound, a 92 block, a 79 steal, crazy stuff, an 81 post move, an 88 pass accuracy, a 67 ball handling, 64 three ball, 72 mid range. Crazy stuff. 82 driving dunk. I forgot to mention the driving dunk. So at a 97, you will get the pro contact dunks, which is crazy. Even for, somebody that barely has any finishing, he can still dunk like pretty well. We'll give him bronze fancy footwork, or bronze contact, depending on what you prefer. I think having bronze fancy footwork is worth it. You get the little better hop steps, better hop step animations. For the 10 shooting badges, go silver quick draw, silver range, silver hot zone, silver great machine, and silver catch and shoot. That is a good breakdown in my opinion. Maybe bronze catch and shoot, bronze corner, if you're going to be sitting corner the whole time. If you're going to be sitting corner the whole time though, range extender might not be worth it. Maybe go, bronze catch and shoot, or silver catch and shoot, silver corner. If you are a primary corner player, if you're not a corner player, then range extender is definitely necessary. But I would say these 5 badges are the most important badges. So we'll throw those on for playmaking. Gotta go Hall of Fame, quick first step. We'll throw on, silver bailout. We'll throw on Hall of Fame timer. We'll throw on gold unblockable, bronze needle threader, bronze lob city. Yeah, and then we'll just upgrade all these. We'll go silver. Actually, no, we'll go gold needle threader, gold bailout, Hall of Fame timer, Hall of Fame quick first step, bronze lob city, gold needle threader, and gold unblockable. That looks good to me. If you don't have a floor general on though, maybe go Hall of Fame floor general if no one else is a playmaker on the team. I prefer someone else have Hall of Fame floor general on though, because if anyone needs the floor general, it's this player, because his offensive stats aren't all that great. And then again, this is all kind of personal preference. But the best badges I like to put on gold, and then bronze box, bronze interceptor, we'll go gold clamps, bronze brick wall, gold pogo stick, again, gold tireless defender, and we'll go silver and gold. I mean, that looks good. Again, personal preference, but these are all of my favorite badges for sure. And that's it. So those are my 3 favorite builds. The 6'8" glass cleaning finisher, the 7-foot interior force, which I've actually never used the 7-footer. I've had the 7'1" interior force. Where is he? There he is. 7'1" interior force. But he's a little slow, so I went with the 7-foot interior force, and then the 6'9" playmaking glass cleaner. Those 3 are definitely a lot of fun to use. Again, not saying that they are the best, but they are my preferred bigs, just because, I don't know, I think they can do mostly everything. The interior force can do just about everything. The playmaking glass cleaner can definitely do everything. He is probably the most glitchy of the 3, and then that glass cleaning finisher is a ton of fun to use. Ton of fun. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hope hope you enjoyed. I know you guys have been wanting me to do something like this for a